I want my guy to like lay down in the bed. I want him to stay laying down in the bed for animation purposes. I want to have like AI puppets you can place in the game. Like the villagers are just kind of AI puppets. They're just kind of, you just put them there. You can give them some text to say. Maybe they play a sound, you can record a sound into them. It's just kind of like little text. Anyways, it's like, maybe they just have little text bobbles that appear. And this is just kind of puppets. This should just be kind of puppets. Like my guys he was standing up when I left. He wasn't. Why is he only crouching? It's like the game isn't literally mining, crafting. It's like Minecraft, like just cave nonsense. It's like there's gears. It's like have fun with it. You can make like trains drive around. It's just kind of like just a 3D graphing calculator program it has. The menu for his thingy, this menu, just kind of clicks and there's other ones. You just change the skins is too complicated to change. Just like bloop bloop, same skins again. So like more cubes. See how it's like all these different cubes. Just like a bunch of extras that you can't really make. You just click on them and they just give it to you, like cell phones and stuff. It's like it doesn't have to take up memory. Just kind of like, I don't know, just a couple more patterns. Like just sometimes you can kind of just get. It's a little easier to get bricks and stuff. Just kind of. It doesn't really use any memory from the computer, and if you have to, just like maybe just like delete Earth for that's the mining. When you mine it, doesn't it delete the Earth? So that's less. Then the memory goes down when you mine. When you build buildings, it doesn't really make a difference. Where'd all my dogs go? My dog's gonna like take off sometimes. I don't know. Like I don't know, you just kind of like clicking logic, like a mini clips game. It should be kind of like a mini clips game, and you're just clicking. Just kind of mini clips. You just click through the folders. I want to see. I think they should have like you can kind of customize the skeletons of the guys a little bit, the mesh. Like, you kind of stretch out his face into a dog face. It's all pretty much already there. Just stick extra other arms, they don't really do anything. It's just like, I don't know, like puppet logic, how do you get that thing to work? Just another arm. How you can get the puppets? How can you get the puppet arms? They're kind of like puppet arms, I don't know. Let's just stick a tail on the guy. Like, he's just kind of like, doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of somebody's just hogging bandwidth. So they're just kind of wolf players. It sort of makes sense that there isn't wolves because it is just like a lot. It's more work to figure out, but also it sort of doesn't. There's like So that was one of the characters' texture skin, and you can put the textures that you want, whatever. It's not like that complicated. It's a little paint. I don't know who this Minecraft guy is who. He just kind of got a weird way of phrasing it, like, you know, that doesn't do anything for the internet. It's just on my computer, dude. Yeah, but what's the, or like maybe there's just preset wolf texture for a guy character, like a girl one and a guy one, yeah. Like, can't you just like play as like a wolf or something? Like just, it should just be like they just let you do all the cheat mods. All these games, they're like really like hoity-toity and don't let you do the cheat mods how you want. It's like, just let them use cheat codes. Just cheat codes. All that stuff's just cheat codes. That's why it look like that. These guys just using cheat codes, dude. Just forget it. Those are just cheat codes. And like, I'll just place the character and go over and like, just kind of like press a button or something. And I want them to talk, kind of. Press a button and they just make their noise. It's like a little audio recording. Little puppets. They're just like in the room, stationary. I'm gonna put a puppet of Zelda in that Zelda castle. We're just gonna give it like, you can give it like walking paths. She's just sitting in her chair the whole time, because maybe she's just like got like the ability she can just sit in her chair for a long time. She can kind of just sit in her chair a long time. Sounds like nonsense. So it's kind of, if it sounds like nonsense, then I don't think you should take it seriously. Like, we shouldn't let them do it because it's like, I shouldn't let them do it. Shouldn't let them make their Minecraft how they want it. And like, if they're complaining about memory, you can just kind of go select, how many trees am I allowed to have? Like, you're not allowed to have so many trees or something? Just go chop these trees down and don't want to plant them. That's weird. And I'm sliding. Like, why is it always you gotta play on the tree world? Like, it should be like, if somebody wants to play on the Tron level, they can play on the Tron level. Is this gonna, like, you guys are from Earth. You don't get to play on the Tron map. Just put the textures. They don't only change your texture packs. For some weird reason, they don't only change your texture pack. Just let them change your texture however they want to. Especially if it's like Tron and it's like just a blank one. It's like less 100 points. It's kind of like, well, how many pixels does it cost? And they're kind of like, I don't think they should be allowed to choose how many pixels they are, because all the points. That's my points. No, just let them put the thingy however they want to. As a kid, what do you care? Why are you like arguing over it? Oh, are you arguing? That's one that everybody always says. Oh, are you arguing? I'm not arguing. Everywhere I go, the chickens make me pick up an egg. It's a lot of eggs. If it's like literally the argument's gonna be, going and then they just cancel TV shows and stuff. No, I don't think they should take it seriously. If it's like literally a laugh track, if it's like a laugh track, shouldn't take it seriously if it's like a laugh track. See, I don't really like it if you get the tree seeds. So what is that? I just argued. Somebody's just sitting there and they're just going like, did you just argue with me? You're not allowed to say, did you just, this is just political ethics class 101. I'm just giving a little spiel. You're not allowed to just say, you do not argue with me. You do not. You do not. Tell me that you disagree. You do not. Tell me you disagree with it. Why? What for? Because sounds like Monty Python. Why am I staring at a screen with a LED and there's just a bunch of ducks going up the stairs? It's just like, this is just trolls, man. This trolls, dude. I don't care. Cause it's stupid. To be stupid. Has anybody ever heard of just being stupid for fun? It was cool. Like, if it's stupid, it shouldn't be on the internet. Ha ha ha. I've heard better comebacks from a bologna sandwich. That was a cool video, wasn't it? It cuts out the music. I don't know why. But it was like really cool music and stuff, and it was like, so I'm doing this thing with Jay. Okay. I'm just trying to get the chickens to like not like run off and be eaten by the wolf characters. I don't play with creeper mobs. I have creeper neutrality with the creepers. Just for shenanigans. For YouTube views. And like, you should be able to click on blocks. Like for adults though, and just kids that play whatever they want. You should be able to click on blocks. We have like a little tool. Like a little Geiger meter. You just click on it. And just, he's gonna use inventory all the time. Or something, or I don't know. And just click on a block, or it isn't in his inventory all the time. Like the game mode. You click on it with your inventory. And you just change the block whatever you want it to look like. So these blocks literally don't even make a difference. Because that's what they're going to do anyways. Remember, that's what they're going to do anyways. So they know, they already got their business plan. They're already going to do it. Wonder what happens if I have some chickens on the roof. See if this chicken stays here for a while. If they stay on the roof, they can be roof chickens. What in the world was I doing? They turn off lightning, destroy stuff. For like, these are your chickens you've raised, so I'm just doing this for YouTube. I don't want mine to just turn on, for mine, whatever the mods are, whatever they allow, just turn on all the, I'm just going to turn on all the cheats and stuff. It's basically just for YouTube. It's like just making CGI YouTube videos. It's not even if it's copyrighted, they just don't really like it. And it's technically illegal. There's no rule. There's no rule that you're allowed to just turn off all the CGI movies just because it's gotta be like it's copyrighted for copyright reasons. So they don't really do it for like copyright reasons. They just delete videos, and it's really annoying. I just turn off CGI. I think CGI is a protest. Somebody thinks CGI is a protest. That's sad. Just kind of doing stupid stuff on Minecraft, like just kind of squish chickens in the hole for some stupid weird ass reason. Just keep. They're kind of house oriented. Like my YouTube video would do a lot better if I could just put like AIs in there, because like the gameplay isn't really what you watch gameplay for. It's gotta have like just like random, like it's just sitting there and it's like AIs. Just gonna put like little puppets. It's like a video. It's like a cartoon. Or something. This is like a old motor built into the house. So they just turn off my channel. It's just a nuisance. Just turn off my channel. It's just like, yeah, but I'm not gonna put that much like thought into it. Like they're really saying like we want to see you're a creativist. And it's like I didn't attend script writing class and stuff like that, so like I'm not gonna give it like just go crazy with it. If this is about the resources, like the script for this TV show is going to be really lousy. I'm just gonna make the script for this TV show. On the other show, the Nico show or whatever, that script is going to be so lousy when I'm writing it. I'm going to make the script so lousy. It's just frustrating. It's going to be like I've got to like drag around this old script all over the place and all this weird stuff. And it's just going to be a lousy script. That lousy script. That darn lousy script. It's like every day and you have to like, if it's like every day and it's like you have to be recording all day, the story writing is basically you're just sitting there just babbling in front of the computer. So the script is just, as soon as they get over it, I'd like to make it my YouTube channel. I'd like my YouTube channel to be functional enough where I can spam. I'm just trying to spam. It's just spam. It's just honest spam. pumpkin fortifications. Maybe like a tank trap pumpkin. Let's make a tank trap pumpkin. If there's gonna be like a thing like a war mode, it's called Minecraft War Mode. And maybe it's just in war mode. The resources make a difference in war mode. Maybe the resources should only matter in war mode. This is a Call of Duty thing. To be honest, I'm kind of sick of this Call of Duty stuff. It's just like ruining Minecraft. This is that Call of Duty nonsense. They're just like impeding my Minecraft channel. It's just the Call of Duty. This is because of Call of Duty. You can like totally go ahead and have your Call of Duty and everything, but like the thing with Call of Duty is there should just be like a cheats room where you can make your cheats game. I don't understand why they didn't let people have their cheats game in Call of Duty. Like a cheats game. And don't you just put the weapons that you wanted? Like what's the thing where it's like the drop box? Why is the guy got the drop box? Shouldn't it just be, they just honestly just put, what's the machine, is it in real war it's like, it's just like your AK-47 and your cartridges. It's just like a bunch of AK-47s and cartridges and you just get handed it at the beginning. Like if it was like a Russian thingy, revolution or whatever, it'd be like, it's just kind of like lined up. They just line up a box, crates, or D-Day. If it's a D-Day match, it's just they put crates all over the place. Like, is it a drop box match? If it's a drop box match, but it's not like a drop box match every time. Because that was back in the 80s when games weren't like complicated. Like it just puts the it just puts a tank there, and it's like, it can't really fit in the map, so it just doesn't sell good. Yeah, but I don't care. I'm one of those, do you play Call of Duty like, sells good, or do you play Call of Duty, just the tank doesn't even fit on the map? I'm kind of more Call of Duty doesn't even fit on the map. Don't you just kind of just squish a tank after a while? Isn't it all just like one video game? Minecraft's where it's getting specific. So Minecraft is like, that's like, the guy's like a square, cubes and stuff. It's just this build, the physics is cubes. Like Unreal Engine is a different engine. But like Grand Theft Auto could just be Call of Duty, and then you're just driving around like the guys just having entertainment, and then some guy like does a nuke on his map. I just got all these chickens. They kind of update. They kind of update Minecraft. When they update it, it's like kind of like the chickens come and go. Like some of the pieces shouldn't have to be like everything's like cubes. I don't understand why the guy, like whoever this guy is, expects everything to be like cubes all the time. Like some of the pieces should just be like not cubes, like not cubes. Like a cone for the castle is just like just like building models. Just like weird little fortifications, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do to get rid of them. There's like a Minecraft war coming out. So they're just getting ready, and then they're just gonna like shoot cannons into your castles and stuff. They're gonna make the stone golems more aggressive. So I don't know if the stone golems are on the side or not. Like about like this. This is one of the ones I just came up with. Like it's kind of like castle sticker points. It's kind of little trebuchets. Little trebuchets all around here, just all around this little body of water. It seems to me like it's just gonna be like clustery uppy storms down there, and it's gonna move around like just kind of troll raging all around your map. So like this will be clustered up in there for a while. And maybe they'll let people play with each other on their maps, and it's kind of cool because they'll let them play on their map. But there's just basically like random trolls on your map too. Like people just kind of move the castle around. Like just mess up the castle. I think I might just like kind of pumpkin fortification for a couple episodes for a while, but it looks like they kind of turned down the pumpkins. Like marionettes. It's kind of like marionettes. You can kind of go like this and click and move them. You can go with your guide too. One of the ways to move him is you can go with your guide and just click. And like move. There's like little sock puppets you move around. And then just click on it. Go down the list, say follow. And it's like it's obvious that it's like the guy is not using animation tricks. So they got all that, they're just not doing it. It's nutty. there should be a limit to how many things you can make. Is that like, so the guys just can build all these castles. It should be like everybody's pretty much able to build all these castles. You know, but like a kid's not gonna build all these castles. For one. So maybe they get a reduced price or something. And like the guy who builds, like there might be a guy who builds a lot of stuff and it just gets annoying, because you could build a lot. It's not really, you can build a lot. It's like Minecraft Lego cubes. Like that's on YouTube. Just kind of like troll moderating to make sure, like if somebody's just trolling, then you just reduce their cubes. Like if you're trolling, then they reduce your cubes. I think they're saying they think it's like each cube has like a value. You just have to pay for each cube like Legos. Like Legos? Oh, I was gonna make a chest. Gee, world girls. OMG. What was I gonna say? Like if they're trolling, only if they're like trolling, it reduces the cubes mainly. Like maybe just like if there's bandwidth, it's like if it's a server, if it's a server. Like if it's a server, it just kind of watches it sometimes. It's not a server though. They think it's like I'm using the internet. I'm using the internet how I make. They think this is the internet. This isn't because I'm using the internet. This is, my whole computer is just for YouTube. It's just, that's my strategy for making YouTube videos. And if like a component gets whacked out, then we just gotta get a new component. I don't put a lot of video games or anything on my, I don't put all these video games on my computer. That's how I'm able to do this. So I've invested my energy into making a Minecraft server for myself. I don't know how to make a Minecraft server to have online people, but I shouldn't have reduced like map quality because they're like updating the thingy. Because I thought this is on my computer. They're trying to say that this is on Windows computer. So it says on Windows computer, they say it's on, so it's like I'm online even when I'm offline. They say this is Windows computer. I don't know how it does it when I'm offline. If it's Windows computer, I don't know how it does it when I'm offline. They say that this is Windows computer that I'm using. Just like a really powerful, it's like a laptop. You have a laptop for each individual. It's like an Apple's laptop for each individual. Because you can't fit that many blocks on it. So I just don't want to have my game account like reduced too badly, let's say, because they said that this is not my computer. I don't have my game shut off or something because this is Windows computer. or some weird thing. Oh, I should have made that higher. Like maybe it's like kind of like they have like an egg or something you click. How should they do the one if you want Princess Zelda on your map? Because now everyone's going to argue over who gets to have the Princess Zelda, because that's the Princess Zelda. The Princess Zelda character. So maybe there's like a couple Princess Zeldas, like each one of the so the guy somebody's kind of doesn't like that there's all these Zeldas. So he's kind of all the ones they've drawn, there's just like different Zeldas or something. I don't know. Maybe they're kind of like different Zeldas. And then there's this, people can have the costume of it. Like, does it have to actually say that it's not Zelda? Is what they're asking? I don't totally care. Sounds cool. I think mine is just the only Zelda. It's just on my map. There's like a couple Zeldas, but they're kind of all just on my map. Maybe they don't explain it too good. And they already did. They're not going to be down there, right? Anyways, it's like an egg. It's like an egg. And you click it down, and then the characters just kind of appears or something, I guess. I think they're going to be a little bit more cherry bushes, is what I'm saying. I don't think I'm going to need to be too mobile. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put some strawberries by this thing, and that's how it works. That's how the machine works. Get some hay bales, kind of hay bale that off. Like it should be like if there's like needs to be a map for like housing the little personality traits of the map, the weather and stuff. That should be like there's like a spaceship or something, like I don't know, like a spaceship or something like that. Like just kind of like fill in the game logic, and just kind of like that's just easy to come up with too. Like maybe it's just kind of like some of the folders are just stored in a wizard's map. Like one, it's like has to be a 3D map to animate where the weather goes. Sometimes it's just a wizard's map. I don't know, some maps, maybe it's a spaceship or whatever. It's just kind of a weather deciding map, and they just put all the wizards, all these wizards, and like, or like a spaceship for some guy's map. One guy's map's a wizard. That's just kind of all the game gibberish, but I just make the skins like a wizard instead. Just for the fun of it. Just for the monkeys. Just for the monkeys. Monkeys! Just for the monkeys? Anyways, I think I'm gonna make another smoke machine because I'm trying to get the atmosphere on this map to be like Silent Hill. Just a weird little walking furniture people thingy, like just. There's gonna be a feature later in the game. I'm just gonna click on it and it's gonna like walk around weird. And there's all these bushes in here. a weird little cherries hole. I have this idea for a controller. I'll show it in another episode. It's like you take the little Sega controller. I've seen the Sega controller, but I don't know. And they put the little mouse spinning wheel for the tools up on the trigger finger. They put the little spinning wheel for the trigger finger, and like right here, and they have some buttons off to the side, like on the mouse, little macro buttons, and they basically the macros do stuff like changes camera angles. The macros like changes camera angles. The macros changes camera angles. He's got macro buttons and they change the camera angles and stuff. And then just like all the extra buttons just do extra cool stuff just for fun. You can kind of program it. It's kind of more for computers. It's kind of more a computer one. I mean, there's like an easy button and it's got like an eye on it for like exclamation mark. And it just kind of clicks and it just goes to easy mode for like kids. Click the Minecraft symbol and it just goes to easy mode, switches between modes. You have a couple modes and it's just like what the buttons do. It's like a keyboard. Yeah, the cameras is just for like a YouTuber. It just kind of like, for me, it just kind of does like cool camera angles, like movie camera angles. It's kind of like a swoop camera, and it goes like that. Just kind of click, and it just goes, and it goes back. And then there's kind of like, maybe there should be like a way, if you're using your mouse, you switch your keyboard And you can get your keyboard to do macros. So or it's just a separate keyboard. You just push it and it does, I want to have a button and it pushes and it just like slideshows memes over this. So I'm literally just sitting here. Well, I'm gonna work on the thingy later. I have a Sega. This is the controller looks like. So you just get all these buttons don't do anything on Sega really. That I know of. I don't know any games. I think there's like one game. You just gotta, it looks like it's got buttons going on it. The Sega controller just looks like it has buttons like right here. This thingy. See what I mean? And like right here, like a trigger button. There's just kind of like there's a trigger button right here under it. Doesn't really matter. There's some under buttons like for the Xbox. Just kind of does. Those are the cheats because it's the cheats. That's where the cheats went. Just like right here, it's got like little macro buttons. Could have like more start buttons. It's kind of like you can set them so it'd be like, you just have a button, you just set it, and it just teleports you to different maps like crazy. So this is kind of like each guy's powers is just this is the guy's powers. This is the guy's powers. Is whatever the controller does. I don't know. It's got like lights in it. It kind of glows. And like you can mod it yourself. Maybe you kind of mod it yourself. So some of this stuff you have to like jam the wires in. So you have to do it yourself. So it's like this thing's just like packed with wires. It's just like it's not really like a store made. It's like this thing's like it's like you open it. It's like I have its wires though. This is a couple circuit boards. Just like that was like 3 different controllers and a keyboard. It's like you're saying put a keyboard in this. It's got like a little cell phone, like a little iPod Nano in it, so it's just like something like an iPod Nano chip. So it just kind of like consolidates the buttons. It's like wireless. Everything's wireless. So it just kind of goes to the computer and computes that stuff. And then maybe you could have like a VR bar and you go like this. And it just kind of picks up on it, like different stuff like this. Like, you just press a button and do it. It's kind of a communication button. It'd be kind of a weird one, but whatever. And then you go like this. And you got like a Velcro for your chair. And you pull out a VR gun. And you put it down and you just got a basket and you got a sword. You can bust out the sword a little bit. You just kind of like, you want to play swords? Just put it aside. Oh, the sword. And it's a sword match. Everybody sword match. Get ready. Sword match. Get like a basket off to the side.